Have you ever just stopped and sat with your breath? Have you ever just closed your eyes and taken a journey inwards? What if the breath holds the history of your experience? What if you were to explore each time you held your breath in response to something that you personally felt was terrifying? Or when you released the breath at each time you had made it to safety? What if each breath is a chance to go inwards, into the core of who you are, to explore your real self? What if each time we expire, what if each time what if by taking our last breath we expire? Then surely when we take our first breath is a chance to be inspired. What if each breath is a chance for our own personal inspiration? What if? So there she was, me, 20 years of age, lost in the big wide world, homeless on the streets with a 1-year-old, holding my breath. Too many experiences, too many adverse childhood experiences, too many breaths stuck within the skin. So there I was. It was a cold Tuesday night in November, and in a house that was dimly lit, in the kitchen by myself, looking down at the last 2 lines of cocaine while my breath trembled inside me. So there I was, 33 years of age, with a 25+ year commitment to strategies, to experiences, to processes that caused more and more pain, that heaped more and more shame, stress on top of how I always felt. And I was going to have a breath. And then I decided things were going to change. And then I decided that I was going to turn up in my life. I was going to embrace vulnerability. I decided I was going to use fierce curiosity to find out who I was underneath all these layers of shame, of blame, of discontentment. And as part of that process, I found myself standing weeping into a flotation tank. And I was mesmerised by the sparkle of the water. I was mesmerised by the heat. Unbeknown to me, what was just about to happen was going to change my life forever. Have you ever felt mental pain? Anxiety, stress, overwhelm? Have you ever felt physical pain? Like symptoms, sore back, fibromyalgia type symptoms? I'm wondering if I can put an invitation out to you now to just close your eyes or simply drop your gaze to the floor. Imagine a place free from movement and balance. Imagine a place free from all external stimulation coming into your 5 senses. Imagine a place where you could be held and supported, where your whole skeleton gets a chance to just go inside your body. A place where you could just allow the outside world to just slip away. I'd like to invite you to open your eyes. That's exactly what I found in my journey of discovery and connection back to myself. In my journey of looking at who I was from the inside. Flotation involves 25 centimetres of body temperature water and half a cup of Epsom salt, and you simply float on top of the water. For me, this gave me the space that I needed. For me, this allowed everything to just disappear. This allowed me to just take a journey inwards, to be with myself from the skin in. All of the things that I've been playing constantly over and over in my mind, all of the mistakes that I perceived that I made, all of the experiences that I perceived were destined to just completely take me out, were constantly being served by the most powerful nation in the world, the imagination, that lived right here to our ears. In the float tank, I had none of that. Everything just simply melted away. I was able to clearly see myself for who I was. I was able to realise that sometimes we tell ourselves lies. Sometimes the beliefs and the values that we have been given to us by other people. We believe them, accepted them as ours. But sometimes we have an opportunity to go back to who we are, to reconnect with the person that we are inside. Every second of every day, we are met by so much information coming in through our five senses. Everything we see, hear, feel, smell, taste. There's no way we could pay attention to all of that information. The fastest processor in the world couldn't pay attention to that amount of information. And next to the most powerful nation, we have the fastest processor, or one of the fastest processors. So how do we get to our sense of reality? Well, we need to filter that information. And we filter it based on the previous experiences that we had. For the first 30 years of my life, I tried to pay attention to all that information. There's over 2 million bits coming in all of the time. When we sit and think about the things that have shaped who we are, that create our version of reality, it's very different to someone else's. This meaning-making process is what I make the world mean to me. Every one of you in this room could have had the same experience as me, but you'll take a very different meaning from it. Because your values, your beliefs, your memories, your attitudes, the times you've held your breath, the times you've released your breath, the times that you've sat with your breath, the times you've forgotten about your breath. In the float tank, all you have is your breath and your heartbeat. When I found flotation therapy, it was a huge turning point in my life. It meant there were so many things that I could release. There were so many things that I suddenly started to make sense of. And one of the things I released was one of my long-term relationships. I'd like to introduce you to an old friend of mine. When we introduce to an old friend, hi, my name is Addiction, and I'm as bubbly as can be. I'll take away your fears and pain, just place your trust in me. I'm a master of masquerading, a chameleon through and through. I'll help you navigate life, my friend. I'll support all you say and do. Let me create you a place of safety, where pain will not get in. It will be you and I forever, my friend, so hurry up and let's begin. Now let me see how I can help you. What's your choice of how to play? Shopping, sugar, gambling? How can we occupy your day? Perhaps sex, the internet, cannabis, heroin, or coke. It really doesn't matter, you see. I have the tools to fix anything that's broke. I'll always stick right by them. When others turn and gone, I'll give you an intense relationship. Oh, I promise I'll be full on. I don't care what other people say, how they feel, or what they think. It's you and I together, babe, and there's no way we can sink. I'm so pleased you've been snaked in terror and infatuated inside. I'm afraid I lied in the beginning, babe. I turned all to shadows in the tide. So now I have an all to myself, and everyone else is gone. It will be you and I together until our farewell dawn. I really am your best friend. It's just others cannot see the pain and scold within you and how much I set you free. So sit with your back and comfort together. You then, while senses dim, and regardless of my vehicle, I'll be your enemy within. Don't bother to try and fight it. Just let go and sink into me, and you'll love me more than like to sit. It will be plain for all to see. So please don't sit there thinking you're all new, because it's easier than I think. You see, addiction is a range of behaviours, and not just drugs and gin.
And drop.
So my behaviours, my strategies, meant my addiction was addiction. I was addicted to avoiding the pain of the past. I was addicted to using anything I could that could help with that process. But now, on the other side of this, I'm so thankful to these addictions. I'm so thankful to the things that kept me alive. All too often we look at these things and we think, oh, it was a mistake. Why would I do that? I should never have done that. I wish I'd never done that. I wish I'd never said that. I wish I'd never been there. Every single thing I've done has landed me on this dot today. Every decision I have made has been the right decision for me at that time. All my battle scars, all the ugly, horrible internal wounds that I used to hide from, I've dug deep. I went into the darkness to find my light. These are now my badges of honour. So here I am, showing up, embracing vulnerability, voluntary vulnerability. No longer is vulnerability an involuntary process for me. So here I am, showing up for me and showing up for you. So here I am, inviting you back to the very first question I ever posed when I came on the stage. Have you ever just stopped and sat with your breath? Thank you.